Hi, my name is Destiny, and this is my project for computer science. So, today I will be teaching you guys how to use, how to make a slime. So, we have two cards here, and one of them is our ingredients and supplies, and the other one is actually how to make slime. So the first thing you want to do is grab your ingredients. We have all of my ingredients over here. So you want to grab a liquid glue of your choice. You don't have to have a specific glue, but you grab a liquid glue of your choice. You add your glue to a bowl. So we have a spatula, we have a half cup. You want to add a 2 half cups of liquid glue to your bowl. Okay. One.
And how much is 2 half cups?
1 cup. This to set the cup down, so I'll leave onto the table. So let's go to our second ingredient, color paint. Okay, we have color paint over here, and you want to add the color of your choice, and it's optional in case you want to leave it or a clear or white slime. Today I'm going to be using red. I guess that's what I'm in the mood for. That was a little bit of a mess. Wait, add the color and then close it. I love the color that it's turning.
We can't see the color because the bowl is purple.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
I love this beautiful color. It's really pretty. Okay, next you want to take. Let's read the ingredients. You want to get your add-ins, and step 3 is to add your add-ins of choice. So, my brother has some fishbowl beads. That would be my choice, so let me ask him for some. Jeremiah.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll be right back. So, I am back, and I got these rainbow fishbowl beads. They are the size extra small.
How much is she able to use, Jeremiah? Hmm?
Please don't.
You don't want to use any for yours?
Not too much, Destiny, or it gets too hard.
Now you're going to stir in your atoms. It looks so pretty when you're stirring them in. Now let's read the next ingredient. Activator. Yep, you're going to be... Okay, we already did step 5, which was mixing. Now we're going to add our activator in.
You're not going to add glitter? You don't want that as an add-in?
Just a teensy bit.
Last time she got too much glitter, so yeah, teensy bit.
Stir that in. It looks so pretty. Now you're going to add 1/3 of a cup at a time of activator. You can choose activator of your choice. Some people use Tide, some people use borax and water, some people use eye contact solution, some people use Staflo. There's a lot of different activators out there. A lot of people use Elmer's, and today we're using Coloration Slime Activator. And there's also Amazon Basics.
You're very knowledgeable and interested in slime.
I've done my research. I've been doing this since 2015.
Yeah, you can research it like forever, can't you?
Because there's always new slimes.
She loves the slime.
And I definitely haven't made every slime that's out there, so I have a long way to go. There's over thousands of different slimes that you can make.
Tell me about it.
I think my next one that I'm gonna want to try is either instant snow slime or mochi mochi rice slime.
And what is mochi mochi rice slime?
It's like a rice cake slime where you make like a regular slime of any type of color and then you add rice to it, and it's like a crunchy. It feels really good. It's like a crunchy and satisfying slime.
Cleo slime. Yeah, we all know. Let them get a sneak peek of the slime, Destiny. You don't have to.
And so, can you explain to them why you only pour a little bit at a time?
Because I've noticed throughout my slime making life that if you just pour the whole thing at once, there is a huge chance that your slime will be overactivated. Like borax, you want to use little tiny bits at a time because a little pinch of it will overactivate your slime. And I've like tried different types of activators, so you gotta be very careful because every activator works differently. Now, I'm pretty sure this is some type of borax mixture. Doesn't say on the bottle, but I'm pretty sure it's some type of borax mixture.
So just to shoot some vocabulary words in and connect this to science a little bit, what takes place when you mix those two substances together, meaning the glue and the activator?
What takes place? Okay, so there is a chemical in glue called PVA, polyvinyl alcohol. So there is a chemical in here called polyvinyl alcohol, and when you mix it with borax, it makes a chemical reaction which makes your mixture that was once before you knew as a liquid into a slimy texture. Sort of like putty, but even better.
Would you consider slime in its complete form a liquid or a solid?
That is a really smart question. I would call it a liquid. And I have a perfectly good reason to, because if you leave slime in a very hot space, or like in a space with a different type of humid than a space with a either colder or regular humid, it's going to turn back into liquid.
Humidity.
Yeah, humidity. And it's going to turn back into a liquid.
But then you can do what to turn it back into a solid?
You can add more activator to turn it back into solid. It's kind of like the chemical reaction between oobleck, but oobleck isn't stretchy. Oobleck is I feel like oobleck is a solid and a liquid, because it's a solid when you touch it, but if you grab it, it turns into liquid in front of your eyes. I am loving the way this one is coming out. Now, I've noticed something with the last time that I made slime out of coloration glue. You do want to overactivate it a little, because if you make like regular slime out of it, and just like how people would do with Elmer's, it'll melt pretty quickly if you don't have it in the right humidity.
More like keep it at the right temperature. You might want to say that.
Keep it at the right temperature.
So with it being cold outside and having your heat on in your house, might be a good idea to add more activator. And keep your slime in a cooler.
Now, a lot of questions I've been getting from my friends lately is that does slime freeze? Yes, and I'll tell you why. If you create a regular slime with like Elmer's glue or like colorations glue and you put it in the freezer, it's going to turn into a hard rock. Is there a chance to turn it back into slime? I've never tested that out, but I have frozen slime before.
You have experimented
Yes,
to see if it will freeze. And yes, it did.
There's also a cool type of slime called iceberg slime. That's where you overactivate your slime. You want to overactivate it, and you sit it out into the heat, and for like days it'll turn, the top will turn into a rock, but the bottom will stay slimy. And you can like push it, and it's like a layer of hard rock at the top, and it's so satisfying. Okay, slime is almost ready. This is right now. Okay, I'm gonna start sticking and getting my hands up in there,
Which is called
kneading. Now, if if you have sensory where you don't like certain feelings in your hand, I recommend trying to use the utensil as much as you can.
But kneading is still like a must to get the
Yeah.
right end result.
Okay, if I need more activator, I will have an assistant come and help me. And her name is Jewel. If I need more activators, she will come in for it in here for me because I don't want the utensils too dirty. It looks like a heart. Okay. Hey, Jewel. Will you pour me some more activators, please? Oh. It's still some more. All of it. Just pour it on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's really starting to come together. Now, I will let this sit in a container, like a wider container, because it can turn that clear. You're setting it in a like small container where it can't flatten out to get the air bubbles up to the top. It's not going to turn that clear. Okay, let's get the rest of this slime off of the side if we can. And if you have a slime shop, I do recommend activating your slime because you're going to have people from far away ordering the slime, and it'll melt if you have it just as a regular slime if you don't send activator. And you still want to send activator in case it does melt, even if you overactivated it.
Destiny, don't forget to not leave. Don't leave any pieces, or they'll get stuck on you forever in your head.
Now we're just needing a little bit more to ensure that the slime is ready to be played with.
Let me try. And you want me to try?
Julia and Jeremiah about to make some.
I'm going to try Destiny's.
We have to finish our chemistry lesson.
Okay, so now it's ready for playing. You can poke it. You can stretch it. Since it's overactivated right now, it's not going to stretch very far.
But some could stretch very far. When it sits and kind of melts in a cup, it will turn scratchy, right?
And you can name your slime. So I'm going to name this one
Sunny side up.
Strawberry Shortcake.
That sounds good. I wish it was edible.
And that's how you make slime.